Close the eyes. Bring that breath through the nostrils. Bring it all the way down to the belly. Even 3 inches below the belly, I want you to feel a lift and an opening. As you exhale, just scoot your shoulders down towards the hips so that you can elongate the back of your neck. Find your ribs and let your mid and lower ribs press into the ground. Find your spine. See if you can find a neutral tailbone. So the tailbone is neither pointed down or up. It's just right in the middle. Let's see if we can release any tension or tightness from the shoulders. Think about melting the shoulders down. What about the back of the neck? Soften the muscles that are holding on to the back of the skull there. Big full breaths. Feel the back of the body melting. Just allow the back of the body to get heavy. And let's play with some dualities here. So as you inhale, feel the body getting light, lifting, opening, and expanding. Energy's moving up and out. And then as you exhale, feel the energy moving back inward to the body as the body gets heavy and becomes very grounded. We move between these two dualities, so you have the expansion and lightness. And then we move into the quietude and grounding, bringing that energy back. This is just one of the ways we become very present in our practice. And it becomes not just a breath cycle, but really a metaphor for energy movement in the body. Twiddle the fingers and the toes. Legs together, arms up over the head. We're going to stretch, reach. Take a big breath in. I want you to feel the ribs opening, separating. Exhale, left knee into the chest. Nice and slowly start to tuck the chin to the chest. Pull the belly button to the spine. Wrap your arms around the knees and give those knees a good squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen the body nice and long. Once again, stretch. Exhale, right knee into the chest, round the spine and squeeze it in. Hold it in and let's float the left knee in along with it. Squeeze both knees in, hold it tight. Let's just look over the right shoulder and then let's look over the left. And come back to center, relaxing the back of the head down on the earth. Let's press the heels to the sky, find our strap. And take the strap around the arches of the feet. Press the heels tall. Toes pull back towards your face. If you can separate the toes, relax your shoulders. Just get a good hamstring stretch here. See if you can take your tailbone, press your tailbone down, and then flex in the feet and pull those feet back towards your face. So it just changes the stretch a little bit. Take a few deep breaths here. And let's release the left leg to the earth. So I want you to ground the left leg down. In fact, you can take the left palm on top of the left thigh, press it down, flex in the left foot so it's almost like you're standing. Now I want you to very slowly, with the right hand on the strap, pull those toes a little closer to the face. Take the left palm out at a 90-degree angle from the body. Take a big full breath in. And as you exhale, that right leg swings out to the left, or to the right. Nice and slow, just opening the inner thighs. See if you can do this without lifting the left thigh from the earth. Let's look towards the left fingertips. Slow your breath down. Now, if you'd like an extra stretch in the hip flexors, you can locate your tailbone, slightly press your tailbone down, flex in your right foot and flex in your left foot. Now, imagine someone's at the end of your mat and they're pulling the left leg long. So it's pulling that leg down from the hip joint. Still looking at the left fingertips. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Again, move through that feeling of expansion and lightness as you inhale. being grounded and quiet as you exhale. I really want you to feel each and every breath cycle. Make it significant, which will keep us very present in our practice. On the next inhale, bring that leg through center. Switch hands on the strap. Right palm out flat. I want you to elongate the back of the neck, and with a straight leg, let's take a straight leg spinal twist. So you're going to feel the right hip lift for a moment. Lift halfway, and then press your right hip down towards the heels or towards the feet, the left foot specifically. And then allow that right foot to move even closer to the earth. You do this while being grounded through the shoulders. So it's kind of like when you open up a glass jar. You want to hold one part of the jar tight and then twist the top off. That's the same thing. We're going to pretend the shoulders are the base of the jar that we hold tight. And then we're twisting the spine. Take 5 deep breaths as you inhale. Concentrate on creating some space and movement in that right rib cage. Some expansion as you inhale. And let the twist deepen as you exhale. Maybe pressing the right heel further out towards the body, away from the body, towards the left. Take full breaths. One more breath cycle here. And let's bring that leg through center nice and slow. Beautiful. Heel right above the hip. Let's pull the strap down so it feels like the leg is moving back in towards that hip joint. We're bringing the left leg along the center line. Okay? And we're flexing through the foot. Nice. So we're pulling that right leg down into the hip joint. Nice. Now what I want you to do is bring those toes towards the face. Tuck the chin, look towards the belly button, and get a nice curve through the upper thoracic and your cervical spine. Now let's gently release this. Let's take the left leg in the strap. Move nice and slow here. Think about moving as calm as you can without creating lots of ripples there in the water. Nice. Connect the back of the right leg down. Walk the hands, the left hand specifically up the strap on the left leg. Place the right hand on top of the right thigh. Press it down. Take a big breath in. And let's open the left leg to the left. We're going to take the right arm out, that 90-degree angle. Look at the right fingertips and see if you can do so without lifting the right thigh. So that's a challenge, and it'll naturally happen a little bit. You really want to try to stay connected. Flexing the right foot as though you're standing on that leg. Now, locate your tailbone, press your tailbone down as you slightly spill the pelvis forward there. Just increase the stretch there through your hip flexors. Find your 5 deepest breaths. Plug back into the sensation of expanding and lightening as you inhale. Feel the energy being pulled back into the body as you exhale. That may seem a little counterintuitive, right? Because if we're inhaling, we're bringing the air in. But energetically, I want you to feel like as you bring breath and fresh oxygen in the body, your energy is expanding and opening. It's like you're filling your vessel up. Now, as you bring that leg through center with control, nice and slow. Take the right hand on the strap, left palm on the earth. Elongate your spine. Take a big breath in. Flex through both feet. Exhale, straight leg to the right. Keep the left shoulder connected with the earth. Take your time. Left hip's going to lift slightly, then press the left hip down towards the right foot. Keep the left shoulder connected with the earth and find your breath. 5 deep breaths. Focused on expanding the left rib cage. As you exhale, press that left shoulder even deeper. Get that spinal twist in. And then slowly bring the leg through center. Take the left heel right on top of the left hip. Slide your right leg in just so it's in the center line of the body. Flex through the right foot. And with the strap, let's pull that left hip. Press it down into the hip socket. Big full breaths. And then gently walk the hands up the strap, tuck the chin, round the spine, give it a hamstring stretch. Relax the shoulders, both feet in the strap one more time. Let's get a good hamstring stretch. Again, I want you to take those heels right above the hips, pull them down. Press your tailbone down into the earth, and then gently bring your heels or your toes back towards your face. Keep that tailbone and sit bones connected down to the earth. Let's remove the strap, bend in your knees. Tuck the chin around the spine, squeeze up into a ball. And then gently release your shoulders down, separate the knees underarm width apart, soles of the feet to the sky. Let's slide those hands up the feet, grabbing onto the outside of the feet if it's available. Flatten your feet, spread your toes. Pay attention to those shoulders. I want you to relax the shoulders, bring the shoulder blades flush with the earth. Create a nice big smiley face across the sternum there. Connect with your breath, and whenever you're ready, gently rock it side to side for blissful baby. Now as you rock to the right, look over the left shoulder, and vice versa, creating gentle movement. We're going to do this posture again at the end, just so that you can see the progress you've made in a short hour. Gently settle your body back at center. Keep pulling those knees down. Separate the toes. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Knees out to the side. We can interlace the fingers around the feet if it's available. Check in with your shoulders. Remember, no added tension to the neck or the shoulders. Bring those toes back towards the chest. And connect with the breath. Feeling the energy expand as you breathe into the body. And become quiet and grounded as you exhale. If it's available to you, tuck the chin, pull the belly button to the spine, look to your belly button, squeeze those legs to the chest. And relax your shoulders down. Press your heels tall, see if you can grab on or peace finger the big toes. If not, grab onto the calves, the ankles, or underneath the thighs. Press the heels tall, big breath in, and let's separate the legs. Toes point down for some nice splits. So relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Let's find your tailbone slightly. Press your tailbone down. Let's look over the right shoulder for 2 deep breaths. As you do this, press your left shoulder low. Press it into the ground. Ground it in there. And let's come through center. We're going to look over the left shoulder. Press the right shoulder low. Back to center. Press those heels together and towards the sky. Bend in the knees. Tuck in the chin. We have 5 spinal rolls. Inhale as you roll forward, nice and slow. Now, if this doesn't feel good for you, you can always leave this part out. Okay? So I understand when the spine is tight, it may not feel good to roll on it. Now, if you'd like, as you roll back, you can pause slightly and allow the toes to move towards the earth. And then gently roll slowly forward as the toes touch forward. Nice. Let's take 2 more spinal rolls, nice and slow. And as you roll forward, just cross the ankles, come to your easy seated pose. All right, so if you're sitting in an easy seated pose, you feel